Look, the devil don't even want me to get the damn video out. But like I was saying, they would go so far because they're so sick. They don't need any certain thing for you to say or do to them, because most of the time it's not even you addressing them. They're coming at you. They don't need an excuse to do what they do. They just try. They're so dumb and their brain don't work and they're so sick. And there's so many of them undiagnosed, that the ones that is diagnosed that won't go to therapy. But therapists right now is like the number one field that's making the most money, because there's so many crazy ass people out here, especially after COVID. So they don't need any reason. They can make up one or don't need any reason at all. But they love when they can just gravitate to anything to have an excuse or a reason to target you for hate. And they be sitting there thinking that they are saying something or doing something or provoking something. And all it does is it's actually telling people who they are. How are you just going to walk up randomly? It's like no different than walking down the street and you're walking and somebody just randomly start attacking you. That has to be a crazy person, right? That has to be a sick person, right? That has to be a mentally ill person, right? So what's the difference when they're doing it online? Because they're cowards. They're cowards. They wouldn't say it in your face. They're cowards. So they're going to sit, like I said, bummy basement bastard in the basement. Got nothing else to do but sit there and eat Doritos in an empty pizza box. And don't have no one themselves, because people that's happy, they're not out there doing that part. Anyone that's happy, whether they're in a relationship or not, or just happy with their job and their life and their kids or family, whatever. Happy people just don't go out there and just attack people and just searching to see who they can stalk or whatever. Happy people don't do that. So it says so much. And then they be thinking they spitting bars, yo. They be thinking that they're spitting bars when they're trying to drop an insult. And what would make them think that that's a flex? What's a flex about that? Then go as far as trying to figure out who you are. And then, so for them to take their time there and they put this in it. So he literally went to her personal, went to her personal page and started downloading things of her page to insult her of. You know what I mean? To insult her of. And they're not Facebook friends or anything. Why would you go to somebody else's page to go find things? Oh, the devil is a lie. Get behind me, Satan. To go post it, elsewhere where this person is not really there, to just make jokes, whatever they're trying to do, or embarrass or whatever, or hoping what they're really doing is to argue with them. So now they're sitting there with that demonic evil ass smirk in their basement, like wanting to go back and forth with you arguing. You don't have to prove anything. They know that they are sick. Why would I go back and forth arguing with somebody about me that don't even know me and I don't even know them, nor do I care what they're thinking? They are sick. They are sick. They are sick. I wish we could just get them off the planet Earth and just put them somewhere where they can just be amongst each other with their sickness. They are sick. So I'm telling Mama, like, don't even worry about it. You know how many times that I really want to go crash out on some of the things that narcs I know or don't know did or said? No, that's what they want you to do. And the hardest thing in the world is to not engage. But at the end of the day, you're going to leave them sitting there looking dumb, because they're going to try to figure out why you not responding. They're trying to figure out like you ghosted them, like you know them. They're looking like you ghosted their comment and feeling some type of way, like, oh, did they see my comment? Oh, or what? Yeah. So they're trying to figure out, what are you thinking? Or if you saw the comments, so they'll go on and on and on. But it got to the part where that was sick to go find this woman's page and steal personal stuff off her page just to post it in other areas to insult her, just to get a reaction. I'll be damned if, first of all, I'll be damned if I was dealing with the narcs that I had to deal with in real life, and they bull crap and they stress and all that. But I'll be damned if I have to deal with someone I don't even know trying to put me through the same thing that I escaped. They are sick. They know they are sick. They know that they are sick. They know that they are trash. They know that they're nothing. Because I don't see how you can get a good morning or a good night, and that turns into stalking and insulting because someone said good night or good morning or God bless, whatever it is. They will find anything. You don't have to be insulting anyone, or you can just have your own opinion about something, but it doesn't really, it's not really directed to a certain person or a certain group. It's just a comment, or, it's just your opinion. You can be someone, look, y'all, I guess this is video Crash Out 3. You could be someone that just be like, oh, I love the winter time. And now here they come on a trash you, insult you all about what season of the year that you like. Oh, I like summertime, and they all crash. They don't need nothing. They don't need no reason to do what they do. They're just out there. Just pray that God could cover you with the blood of Jesus and really, really, shield you from any more of them, or the real dangerous one, because that's dangerous as hell. That's dangerous as hell. And I said, report that. That's dangerous as hell, that all you say is good morning, and this person goes and finds all your personal stuff and wants to, put it out there and try to crash out and insult you and don't even know you. Who does that? Like, I don't got time for. First of all, after getting off of work, most of the time, all I want to do is just sit down. I might eat a little something. I like to relax. I'm trying to go to bed as early as possible because I don't want to get up early, tired, dealing with kids or whatever. But they got that much time. And if they did have family or family friends or whatever, that time should be spent with them, so they wouldn't have that time either. This is how you know that these creatures, these demons, these nasty ass demons, demonic devils, know what they're doing, and they know that they are sick. Who's going to be taking time out for that? Who's going to be taking time out for that except for somebody evil with their demons on their back? They know it. They just for them to even think of what they did, they know it was sick. If they thinking that everybody does this, that's just them gaslighting them damn selves. They're gaslighting them damn selves because they want everybody to think that whatever they do and say, they're in the right. They're in the right. And there's so many of them that hate themselves. And I'm the ones I don't like driving. That's just too much. Anyway, they hate themselves in or hate the opposite sex. So the reason why they're always attacking a certain person or a certain sex, or is someone in the rainbow community, because they're not happy with themselves. They're always trying to make excuses on, especially with the gender war. Well, women are toxic, men are toxic, women are toxic, men. It doesn't even really matter. It's toxic people in the world, period. It's toxic people in the world, period. So nobody needs to be sitting there pointing the finger about who's more toxic. You shouldn't just want to be with anybody that's toxic. Hey, Queen. Yeah, the video kept dropping, but I'm still posting them up, even if it's just little clips. This one wasn't Crash Out 3, but this was kind of similar to Crash Out 3, because I'm going to do a Crash Out 3 video. But sis, when I tell you, because you got to watch this video, because I'm mentioning most of it here. But when I tell you that these nasty sick creatures, they know what they're doing. And most of the time, it's not always, how you sis, when you get out the relationship with the narc and some weird stuff be happening, or weird people coming around, or weird people, you be like, I know the narc is behind it. I know the narc is behind it. I know the narc is behind it. Sometimes the narc don't even know these people. It's just another narc. It's just another troll or another racist, which all is under the same category. Narcs. Okay? They all under the same category. But even if your narc don't, the narc, I don't want to claim that to y'all. Even if the narc is not the one behind the scenes doing this weird new stuff, they're still working for the narc because they're working for the Satan, and they working with the same demonic spirits. I guess their spirits just be connecting, thinking they're friends. Their evil ass spirits be connecting, like, on the spiritual side. They got their, like, the spiritual side Facebook, evil book. Connecting, trying to do the same things over and over and over again. Because at the point where they get to the one point where everybody's like, discard, no contact, they're not going to be dealing with it. Their whole mission and goals then is to resupply, try to re-up, try to see who they can find out there to be the new supply, even if they don't know you. Even if they don't know you. That's nothing but demonic. Even if they don't know you, because they didn't lost everything in their life. They lost everyone in their life. They lost all their family. They probably lost their job, their money, their relationships, their marriages, and there's no one else. Now, the last ones, having supply probably would be a neighbor, because neighbors probably can't just pick up and move like that. But you know, if it's a neighbor, that means that they got down to nobody else that they can, you know, try to abuse or control or stalk or harass, hoover, whatever it is that they want to do. But that really did make me think. That really did make me think, like, who in the hell, like, these people are sick. Like, just leave me the hell alone. Leave me the hell alone. Don't come around me. Don't say nothing to me, but you can't escape them. They're just walking zombies, meat suits here on Earth, you know, hiding behind what looks like a human, but the whole entire time it's a walking damn demon. Stalking and preying on who they can devour. That's how you know what is the devil stalking. To see who he can pick and devour, or who he can use to pick and devour you. That was just crazy, though. I'm talking about like Crash Out Wednesday. They hit themselves. They hit that self-destruction. That's what you're trying to say. Button over and hurt ego. Over hurt ego. How is their ego hurt though, sis? When you're not even talking to them. You don't even know them. Like, how is their ego hurt? And what does this have to do with you when you don't even know them? I get what people say when they be like, yeah, you just got to be nice to people because you don't know what people been through. And you don't, because somebody could have been through the worst thing or lost someone loved close to them, and here come a narc saying something to them, and now that person crash out and then off the narc. These narcs, they are ticking time bomb, and their time on this earth is limited, because as they continue to go around narking and abusing and attacking people, whether they're normal, not strangers or not, some empaths and some chosen ones, some people just get to their breaking point where they just can't take it anymore, and they're going to crash out. They're going to crash out. That's just called temporary insanity, when they crash out like that, when that's not them. But narcs are permanent insanity. The permanent insane. Okay? But their time is limited on this earth. Because I can't wish... I can't. You get to the point where you get so mad, you just be really wanting to cuss them out and call them everything. It might make you feel good for that moment, but they don't even really care. They already know what it is they are. You could have said everything they are. They already know that, but now they're kiki and ha-ha that they upset too. That's why I like when you don't say nothing, that they got to sit there and wonder how that made you feel. I don't give a damn. I'm not the best looking person in the world. I'm not the richest person in the world, nor the smartest. I don't give a damn. What you say? You said you can walk in a room and look better or have more, and you become a target for destruction. Yes, that's what I was trying to say on part 2. Like, they can just look at your profile picture and see that you're a very handsome or very beautiful person, and now all of a sudden the attack is on you. Other people could have been actually saying things, you know, like debatable to them, where they could have just been going back and forth with another person that's just as toxic as them, or just highly got their own strong opinion, and they ready to match that energy. But instead of going to those people and just having what conversation that they want, they go find some people that they're jealous of, or some of the guys, some that they see your profile picture, or some men see the women, or some women see the man profile picture, he might be very handsome. And she figured that he's so handsome that he wouldn't want her. She would date him, because Knox would date their enemies or people they hate. So she would date him, but she figured that, you know, she won't, and she doesn't, especially if she's a narc, but I'm talking about look-wise, that wouldn't give him a chance, or he couldn't get a chance, or she couldn't get a chance. So their first instinct is to just attack you on how you look, where it has nothing to do with what's going on in the conversation. You have to have thick skin to be in this, you have to have a thick skin to be a content creator, or to just do videos, because they're always going to be out there. Your video is going to run across, your video might run across a narc or a few narcs, and then next you know they're all trolling, and you're just going to get that. You're just going to get that. It's all about how you adjust to it and address it, or don't address it at all. But it get time with some of these content creators, they be like, nope, I'm about to clap back, because y'all no, we're not doing this. Like, I remember that one content creator, she came after all the big dogs, Hario and Telsha and all the Quinn and all of them. And when they got hold of that, no, I'm not trying to do nothing and go out there just to get clout and followers and, you know, ruffling feathers just to get clout and subscriptions and all that, and having the people that really are good people hating me because they want that clout. So you just got to have, my point, you just got to have thick skin. There is nothing they can say to bring me down. Right. They can't do nothing to bring you down. Oh no, you got to keep on moving. Cause that's what they do. Like, you gotta be miserable. That's why they say misery loves company. You literally have to be a miserable ass person. Miserable ass person. To go around to see who you can make miserable. Don't try to guess like me about nothing you talking about. They'll try to make you feel some type of way and make you feel bad about yourself because that's what they think. Knocks want you to be what they think you are or what they want you to be. Because like I said, when I was with the knock, and I just one day looked like I don't know what you or who you think I am. But you got me messed up. So the same as these people that wants to go out there and troll and stalk other people that they don't know, it's because they're trying to brainwash and gaslight you into being whatever it is that they want you to be, or wanting you to believe what they're saying is true, so you can have low self-esteem or try to change it or whatever. If you have to live by trying to change yourself for everybody because they got an opinion about you, you will never live life. What you say? You say, girl, people be trying to have Hario kick me off the show. Ooh, I know about that. I know about that. I ain't lying, I know about that because it was some comments that was coming through a lot about you, and I'm like Karen, get him. This is a troll. Get him. I don't know what it is about you. I don't really see them say much about Keisha, and of course Hario got his, enemies too. But it's something about you, sis. They were just like going in, and I be up in the one time I actually had to say something. I was like, no, she's not like that. And then everybody else started like defending you because they were just saying some nonsense, and I was like, no, she's not like that. Yeah, I believe you. I truly do believe you. I don't know, like, get their own show. They got something to say. See, that's why I like Public Offender, because he the type that he would invite your ass on his live. Let's get it, okay? And then he clowns them. They be up there still trying to make these narcissistic ass points, and then all the people that's on the live or the people that's in the chat, they be roasting their ass. They be honestly coming on there thinking they're finna come with their point of view on some nonsense on somebody's live show. And always trying to say that he panders to women and he panders to this. No, he speaks the truth, and they just don't want to know that. The same with me. If I know that it's some toxic women out there, and I could point out some things that toxic women do to hurt good men or whatever, does not mean that I'm pandering to men. I'm just speaking the truth. So when people hear the truth and don't want to hear the truth, that's when they get mad and want to crash out. That's when they get mad because they don't want to accept the truth. Like if he say, men just want wife appliances, they just want to have snacks every day, they want to go out there and cheat, they might go 50-50, but they don't want to clean the house, they don't want to take care of the kids, they don't want to do this, they don't want to do that. And a great percentage of that is true. That's why a lot of women are like, well, I'd rather just be single if I got to do all that too. Because if I got to do all that and still deal with you, that's just too much. But society today, they think that's just the role of women and men. They think that's the role of women and men. And a lot of people know that's not true. That's not it. I do know some dads and men, like I said, a school teacher, that the father do his role. So it's not all men. But a lot of them expect that. And then they have nothing to offer, but this is what they want from you. This is what they want from you. People are tired of toxic. So now today it's taboo to mention toxic. Please. Because if that's the case, it should have been discussed. It really should have been discussed, but I guess they be up in their feelings. But I ain't gonna hold you. But they look. That's why these women rather taking a bear. I saw a video today that the studs is like, they don't even want to date these modern chicks anymore. So it's not always about the men against women saying they don't even want to date these modern chicks no more, because that's how times have changed. Why do you think people are afraid to be alone? I never had such peace. See, look how quiet and peaceful this is just standing here. And I don't have to be worried about nobody right now but myself. I don't have to be arguing with nobody or anything like this. And I can just enjoy this peace. That's because they're out there thirsty and always got to be hunching on somebody. Because if you take out hunching, nobody would want to be together. Nobody would want to be together. Okay? But if you got some people with self-control and life ain't all about hunching, they don't care. People like, well, die along with your cats. They don't care. I'll die alone with my cat. In my peace. It's all about hunching with relationships. Relationships ain't about compromising, love, taking care of each other, living and die together. No, it's all about, for me, it's all about hunching. That's all people want right now, because that's most of the problems with these content creators when they're talking about being with narcs. How many videos you seen when somebody got cheated on over and over and over again, or somebody got physical? So it's about hunching and abuse, basically. If I can't hunt you, I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you and want to hunt you, and then I'm gonna hunt you, beat you, and still go cheat. Male or female, don't matter. Some of these women's crazy as hell too. And then you said the people who want me off, they are people who know not trolls. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what you're saying there. The people who want me off, they are people we know. Oh, not trolls. He won't say no names, but he told me people will be calling him to get me off. Okay, I get what you're saying. So these are people that, are known. These are not just regular rando trolls. Some of them was, though, in some of the comments that I made, but you're not saying nothing to hurt nobody. You're not even on there bashing anyone. You can tell your story. How are they gonna get mad about your story or your thought or your opinion or your answer to and question? Get the hell up out your head. They want to be all up in your head trying to control your thoughts like they Plankton, SpongeBob. Like they just want to build some type of gadget and put it in your head and control your movements, thoughts, and feelings. I can't stand them, sis. Look, just crash out. This was crash out 3 because I really want to. And I end up like, the reason why I'm doing it now. But you know what? I love these night walks. I'm doing it now because I ran to go get something to eat and everything. And I tried to get out here before it get dark. But I had to. Jealous. Yes, they be jealous. And they be jealous, especially when you come on there and we be like, oh, you looking good, sis. Love the hair. You look at China. She glowing. But whatever. But I understand. I understand the hate. I understand the jealousy. I understand. But like I said, you're not out there putting out names, social security numbers, addresses, ages, birthdays. You're not out there. We're just having a conversation. How does conversation get to hate and wanting to harm somebody? How does conversation get to that when no one's yelling? No one's trying to fight. People just having conversation. So I'm going to leave it at that, but I already know Crash Out 3. Well, I got some calls 3, 4, because this pretty much is 3. But I got to go back and look at some things, and we'll discuss it. But that just blew me, yo. Especially like you said earlier, walking into a room. There's one particular restaurant that I love. I love this restaurant, but it's like more Hispanic people that eat there. And every time I walk up in there, now the restaurant people, they're nice. And the food is delicious, but the customers that's in there, every time I walk up in there, everybody just want to stop and stare. Just want to stop and stare. What? I can't eat because I look different from you. Like, I don't get hungry because I look different from you. I can't really read all the stares because I'm not staring back at them. I like the part where the kids stare and then they look at me and smile. I guess that's that spirit I have on me that kids know, but I ain't got time for these adults, or so-called adults. I ain't got time for that. Nope, not doing it. We're not going to do it. Not now, not never. Not today, not tomorrow, not in the future. We're not going to do it, but you do China, because I know you want to know so bad who that is, because you be really wanting to, like, okay, you might want to either crash out or have a conversation, like, explain to me what's that about. You do. You just be want to be like, what's your problem? What's your problem? But you really don't need to know. Because then that's when they're going to start word salading. You going to get a big old, you gonna get a big old plate of word salad with no salad dressing. No, they'll put the salad dressing on that because they're covering up the lies. They put a lot of salad dressing on that. Well, let me go, because dude just got to keep coming out here bumping his beast. He want everybody to see his nice car. With that being said, God bless you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. But man, hey, yeah, this is not. I love coming out here at night though. At night, cause this wind be feeling so good. It be feeling so good. This is the best time to come outside. You might wait till the sun go down if you want to enjoy this heat. I was getting on my own damn nerves. I was so hot. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody might let you know. I mean, trust in God. Somebody might let you know, but he not gonna kick you off no damn show. He not gonna kick you off no damn show. It's not like he gonna get more views or subscribers if he kick you off the damn show. That's dumb as hell. They want so much control. These clowns want so much control over somebody else's life but can't control their own damn life. Make that make sense. You're a clown ass clown. You can't take care of yourself. But you want somebody to take care. But you want somebody to you want to take control over somebody, but you can't even take care of yourself. You can't pay a bill. You can't even think right. You can't even make any sense. You can't be normal. You know, but you think you can do that for somebody else when you can't do it for yourself? Make that make sense. That's what they want. They want everybody to be their little AI dummy. And they all need to just go by one of them little AI, fake ass human beings that work by, batteries so they can control that all day and feel empowered, feel so superior, feel like they go get your little AI doll, program it to take all your abuse and live in your fantasy world of fake life. Ooh, there it is. They want to live in a fantasy world of fake life. Go get you a fake AI person. Marry it. Get one that allows you to hunch so you can still have the whole real life effect. Let me go because I've been went in too hard on them. And you said you ain't worried about it. I know, sis. I know that's right. That's that, but I can't believe. Yeah, I can't believe you told me that. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, I need to go get with some scientists so we can go build them a little fake AI wife or husband. Make them some little fake AI kids so they can have their little fake lifestyle, living in a whole AI house and think they living it up. But it got to be acceptable to be hunched. With that being said, I got to go. Thank you for always coming through. Thank you so much for always coming through. You always come through. And I do understand, so I'll keep my prayers in for you as well. But you got to pray for these creatures. Oh, pray that God protect you from them. How about that? God bless you guys. Catch you in the next one.